What was that?
Just claps.
Claps?
Wait, collapse?
Yeah,
Like
when
to
you clap your hands
claps.
many
Claps.
times.
Okay, all right. Not just like falling or something like that.
Right, sure.
So claps or like clapping. Cool, great.
Okay.
You got anything?
You've seen me clap before. It's not as strong.
Okay, all right.
Not so good idea.
Let's see. So clapping makes me think of shows, and my grade school, I went there for 13 years. 13 years of grade school. How's that work? So my mom taught kindergarten for 37 years at the same school, and when I was like 3, she was like, well, she talked to her school and she's like, look, you can either let him into the nursery and preschool program early, or you can give me a raise so I can pay for daycare. And we're like, let him in early. So I was basically just babysat at school, at my grade school. And I was raised to question, to like argue with adults, which is not necessarily what you should do with a kid. But when I was 6 years old, I went to a Catholic school, and every year we did a nativity play. And Mr. Horn, our music teacher, would write Horn with an E at the end. My uncle would call him Mr. Hornet. Hilarious family humor about the school. But every year he would write a different original Christmas pageant with songs about the town of Babbling Brook, where Christmas stories happen. And I remember, and like the whole school would basically be in our small theater for like the 2 or 3 days. Like music class was practicing the song you're going to sing at the nativity play, the Christmas show. And then practicing the one song that everyone sings all together at the end. And this is like 30 kids in a class for like the upper school, and like 15 kids in a class for the lower school. So just all together, 8th grade through nursery, you're looking at about 250, 300 kids, something like that. And the show would always end with the entire school on stage singing like 3 or 4 songs, including an original piece by Mr. Horn. But I like before the week of show work, basically you would be like the Christmas show's Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The school is like in shifts in the theater, working one-on-one with our director, composer, writer, all-around all-star Mr. Horn. And the last day, the whole it's just a walkthrough. It's like a tech cue to cue thing, and we're doing the thing, and like there's some group that's singing about a star, and I remember like raising my hand, which no one ever did, and saying like, "There's no star, I can't see it," and like the show just stops, and Mr. Horn is like, he's been rehearsing this for like 2 months. He's all tied up in the story of Babbling Brook, and he's like, "Someone shut!" Like I can see on his face, like, "Someone shut that kid up." But then like my mom works there, and so like all the teachers talk, and he's like, "All right, there's no star. Why don't you be the star?" So my role got shifted from being just another kid in like a bunch of lambs or whatever singing about shepherds tending us, into wearing full white pajamas and a gold star and walking down the aisle. And that's a for real thing, and there's some footage of it someplace. That's what I got. That's what claps makes me think of.
Hi, welcome to your end of the year review here at Hewlett-Packard. We're very glad to have you, Mr. Sass. I'm sorry, didn't see the E. Sass-A. You've been enjoying your past year here?
Hell yeah!
Look, that's excellent. I'm looking through. Your numbers are great. And,
thank you!
And I think that right here for the end of the year, I'm able to offer you up to 3 children can now be babysat that you have as a raise.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh! My lovely wife will really appreciate this. Let me tell you something. I've got a litter. We had Quints. We had Quints. They're a year old.
That's great.
And Hewlett-Packard will offer babysitting.
Yeah, just not like more money.
That's fine. That seems like a fair trade.
Okay.
Babysitters are expensive.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick nits here.
Okay.
But I got 5 of them.
Yeah.
You said you can hold 3?
Yeah. You qualified for 3.
Do me a favor. Dock my pay. Take all 5 of them.
You want me to charge you less?
Cut my pay. Don't charge me anything. I don't want more money. I'll take less money. Just give me someplace to stick my 5 children, so I can have another great day.
Okay, that's fine. If that's what you want to do.
That is exactly what I want to do.
Okay.
Did I stutter?
No, you didn't. I'm just letting you know I'm looking over the numbers, and that's going to leave you with you actually owing us a couple $100 for working here this year.
I don't want to owe you anything. I want you to just dock my pay.
Yeah, no, we did, but we have we rate how much each child costs.
Wait a second. Walk me through that math.
Okay, so previously,
My income was
you were making $35,000.
$35,000 a year here at Hewlett-Packard.
Correct.
Yep.
And
You absorbed 3 of my 5 children.
correct. You were due to get a big raise because you've actually been underpaid pretty much for quite some time.
Okay. Well, okay. All right. I feel like I've been doing $35,000 worth of work. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay, well, most people would want to be paid more money, but so
I don't need more money. Just take my children.
okay. Well, we offer $18,000 per child a year. That's how much we determine it costs.
Cool. Great.
So if you want to add 2 more kids, that's going to negate your. That's
By a grand?
$36,000. Yeah.
You know what? It's worth it. Will you take cash?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 $100 bills, crisp straight from the bank.
I'm
Take
gonna-
full custody of my children for the rest of the year.
We're not taking custody, and also
Bing, bang, boom. Free man. How many computers do you need me to build?
it's very rare that someone would have 1/35 of their salary on them in cash to start with.
Just went to the bank. Just got a crisp grand.
Yeah, I'm holding it in my hand. So maybe you're mistaking the difference between.
I don't make mistakes.
Okay.
Maybe you saw that on my coffee mug.
No, that's a very funny coffee mug.
Thank you. Many people appreciate my sense of humor around the office.
No, I saw you had the Mondays are the worst one. The
I
other
rotate my mugs.
Yeah,
Gotta have something for every day. Hey.
okay, Mr. Sass. I just want to make
The
sure.
sass. The E is silent.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been calling you Mr. Sassay.
It's a nickname. I got it in school.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Great.
So I just want to make sure that we're clear. This is we're just going to babysit your children during the day while you work. They are still your children.
18,000 divided by 250. Roughly 120? 120 a day? Something like that?
Sure.
Great. Yeah, seems fair.
No, we're not going to own your children. We're a company. We can't own children.
Why don't you just take them? How much?
Wait, are you trying to sell me your children at the end of the year review?
No one's selling anything. I'm working for you. You're working to take the children out of my hands. Off my hands completely. I don't ever want to see them again.
No, we don't. That's not a service we offer.
My wife and I used to have a life. We have quintuplets now. They're all 1 year old.
No,
Take my children.
No, we just
Take 'em.
allow for babysitting while
Take
you're
it.
at
Rock,
work.
paper, scissors right now.
I'm not going to take your scissors for your children.
Coward.
No,
Expect more from leadership.
it's not legal.
Do you have a manager I can speak with? Someone who has the authority to rock, paper, scissors?
Okay, no, I'm clearly your boss. I brought you in here for an end of the year review.
Paper.
No, I wasn't playing.
Strong opening gambit.
You can't listen. Okay, you just can't do it. We can't buy children.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Can we trade?
I'm sorry, what?
I am making computers for you. I turn out 9 computers a day, handmade, hand-tinkered.
Yeah, that's... Sort of. Yeah, a lot of it's automated, but yes, you...
Have you seen my workstation? I don't need no machines. It's a t-shirt I wear.
Yeah, no, it's... Everyone loves your office humor. It's really original. No, I'm just...
Oh.
No, I wasn't...
Scissors, cut, paper.
I wasn't playing. I was being stressed out by your weirdness.
Wow, that's some soft losing. That's a real soft loser attitude.
Okay, you understand that we can only pay you money. We're not allowed to take your children. Or why would we want your children?
Great question. It's a question I ask myself every day. Why would anyone want 5 one-year-old quintuplets?
Okay, you just have to... We're more than happy to help you babysit your children.
Great, thank you.
But that is... You have to take them home.
How much more for you to keep them overnight?
That's the concern isn't that we're not getting enough money for your children.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
If for whatever reason during work hours, I have to work late, does daycare cost more, or does the company cover all of it?
Well, it typically doesn't happen, but we make exceptions on the occasional basis.
Great. And how's that work out?
It typically is the same exact amount. We understand that our employees are working hard.
I'm going to be working late all year next year.
That's not...
I'm going to be working so hard for you.
Okay, you can't... We're not authorizing that overtime. It doesn't
Watch
matter.
me. You don't even have to pay me overtime. I'll pay you to work.
What? You're paying me to work?
Yeah, I'll pay you in either extra computers that I generate or income from stealing stuff from the office and selling it. I do that now.
You're stealing stuff from the office?
No. Yeah.
Why would I buy back stuff you stole from me?
Raises a good point. Look, do you have anyone in management who can do a rock, paper, scissors and sort this thing out?
There is no rock, paper, scissors
What do you
for
guys do,
children.
thumb war?
No, there's no...
Sorry I didn't go to Harvard. I don't know your...
I'm gonna get some coffee real quick because this is stressing me
Feel
out.
free to use a mug.
I don't need a specialty mug.
All right. Your loss.
Is there a mug that says "Buy my children"? Mm-hmm. Am I the first person you've taken this to?
Nope.
What? You can't sell your children.
You got a keen eye.
I'm just
You got a
gonna...
real keen eye. Anyone who takes it, I pawn my children off on them.
Okay, well, I didn't
It
take...
hasn't worked so far.
Right. Because no one wants to buy someone else's children because of the legal circumstances, and no one wants to buy children.
Yeah.
Why don't you just put them up for adoption?
I'm a bad father.
Yeah, that's very apparent.
No, I mean like I'm bad at being a parent.
Oh, you feel like you just can't even do it?
No, like this is embarrassing to say.
Oh, it's okay. You can
I thought that babies ate through their stomachs.
What?
The first 3 months they were alive, I was covering, like my wife was recovering, and she'd asked me to stay up with them, and they'd start crying because they're hungry. I'd just take their bottle, stick it in their belly button, kind of shake it around for a while, and they'd scream, and I'm like, oh god, he's spitting up all over the place. Turns out I was just pouring milk into his belly button and starving my kids. I'm a very incompetent father.
Okay, yeah, no, I just need to clarify this for myself because it's worrying me. You know that babies are just a smaller, younger version of what you are.
What?
Like, it's a smaller, younger human. It's not a different thing. It's not a different species of thing.
I mean, I understand it in theory, but
You-
look at them.
yes, they look like tiny people. What do you think that doesn't...
Got those stubby legs, those disproportionate torsos,
Yeah,
big heads.
it's a tiny person. It just like hasn't had a chance to grow into all of its parts
People
yet.
grow weird then, I guess.
Okay, It's important to me that you know your children are human.
Look, I know how to put a computer together. Is this part of my evaluation or what?
No, the evaluation was that we were offering you just the extra daycare because we're trying to cut back. Not a lot of people buy Hewlett-Packard machines like they used to because of, Apple, and now the Surface is taking off, and it's just, we gotta watch our own financial gain.
Cool. Well, if the way that I parent isn't part of this review, then maybe we should talk about the review proper.
Okay, I would like that.
Great.
But it is also...
You took $1,000 from me. I'll be leaving my children with you next year.
No, that's not how... We don't do that. You were paying for a daycare service.
I'd ask for my money back, but I don't want it.
Okay, well, I have it right here. I can just give it to you.
Don't want it.
What?
I like this verbal contract that exists.
It's not a verbal contract. The paperwork is...
Wait, whoa. This isn't a verbal contract? You told me that I owe you a couple $100
Yes,
because
1,000.
children cost $18,000 a year to take care of.
Correct.
My previous salary was $35,000, a number that you said
Correct.
that I was way overdue to get a raise for. I told you fuck the raise, and I gave you $1,000 so you would take care of my 5 children.
Yes.
Great. That's not a verbal contract to you?
I have, written numbers. I'm not making this up.
Yeah. And you
definitely
took $1,000 from me right on the spot. So, and with my understanding that you would watch my 5 kids for all of next year.
No, we didn't say all of next year.
That was my understanding of it.
It doesn't...
Verbal contract. That's how I understand
No,
it.
I have, actual paper.
I sign.
What?
I just signed it.
That's not how verbal... You don't have to say I signed to a verbal contract.
Got it.
I'm not playing rock, paper, scissors over your children's lives.
I am. Just did. And I won.
Okay,
Great. Cool. Well, if that's all that you have for my annual evaluation, thank you for your time. I don't know if you want feedback from me on you as an employer.
yeah, we do take feedback.
Great. Is this the forum for it, or do I fill out
If
a
you have something
survey?
that you need to say, you can absolutely say it here in this
Okay,
meeting.
great. You're great. I've never worked for a better boss.
That's really nice to hear. Thank you.
You look like a great father. That picture of you and your kids at the lake looks amazing.
Yeah, that's because those are my kids.
Yep. Oh, I know. I can see.
Right.
They have, looks like your eyebrows.
That's a...
Thick and furry.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thick and furry eyebrows.
Okay,
Is your wife Greek?
she's not.
Cool. Then it must be you.
Okay, I'm also not Greek, but...
Wow. You done a genealogy thing? Are you a barbar?
What is a
From a
barbar?
Germanic tribe? The Latin root, barbarian, barbar? The hairy men?
Okay, so based off of what you're telling me, you think that my children work like tiny humans, but you don't think that your children work like tiny
I don't know
humans.
how your children work. What I'm telling you is I think you're a great boss and a great father. Probably Greek, but maybe German.
Okay, that's excellent. And I hope that you won't take any hard feelings when you get up. I'm going to call the police and child services to look into your children for you. Okay, they're not...
That's fine. Deal.
Okay, they're not... Okay.
You can stay in this chair
I
all
don't
day,
mean
baby.
physically get up.
That's what you said, though.
I meant...
That's what you said. And if we can't take each other on our word, then what can we do?
Just talking about something is not a verbal contract. Everything is not a verbal contract.
It's like you're trying to rewrite the rules of a verbal contract right now.
I'm not. And you don't... And also, according to your own rules, you didn't say I signed, so I tear up the verbal contract.
Wow. Wow. This is exactly the sort of thing that makes people question doing business with you.
Okay, you just said I was a lovely boss and you've never worked for anyone better.
Oh, I think that's true, but everyone on the floor talks shit about you.
Everyone here hates me?
Yeah, because remember when you put in $10 for that March Madness thing?
Yeah.
And Kentucky lost in the first round?
Yeah.
And you were like, give me my money back?
I just like...
They've called you basketball crybaby ever since.
Okay, well, I just think that that's not necessarily fair. No one could have seen that coming.
I agree. I'm just telling you, I've heard from other people that you're a huge basketball crybaby.
Okay, that's one instance. People can't be that upset over a March Madness bracket. Okay, this is...
You've gone back on a few things. Remember how, for fantasy football, whatever team had, like, the worst season, they were going to get, like, candy dumped on them?
Right.
Yeah, you lost every game but 2, and you never took a candy bath.
Yeah, it's inappropriate to dump candy on your boss. That's
then you shouldn't have entered into a fantasy football poll.
Okay, well,
says everyone else in the office. I don't do fantasy football. I don't know.
Okay,
I can't. My children.
This seems like you're coming from a more personal place, like you're upset that I won't buy your children from you.
May I have a timeout?
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Cool, great. Oh, I was getting a cramp. Oh, there we go.
What?
I'm in.
What do you think that we're just talking like humans? There's no rules for what we're doing right now necessarily.
You said when I stood up you were going to call the police, so I'm...
Okay, once again, I mean when I am no longer seeing you, I'm going to call the police.
Oof, that's a real catch-22, isn't it? I'm going to be bringing my kids home every night. I don't want to be around my kids, but I got to stay with them because I don't want to see them. You watch all the children, right?
We'll watch the children. This is too far at this point. We might even have to terminate your employment here.
What? On what grounds?
That you tried to sell me your children.
That doesn't have anything to do with building computers.
Yes, it makes you a criminal.
You told me I was great at my job and overdue for a raise.
Yeah, that was before you
Don't
tried
give me a raise.
What?
Cancel my raise.
No, it doesn't work that way. You tried to sell
What do you
me
mean,
your
money?
Now you're trying to bribe me. And where are you getting all this money?
Look, I've told you where my sources of income. Told you.
Right, and you're stealing from the company.
Whoa, hey, come on.
Hi, yes, there's a gentleman trying to sell me his children. He'll be the person with a chair. No, this is not a joke. He's trying to sell me his children. Okay, this is not gonna go well. It's getting sadder. I'll call you back. Okay, you know that it doesn't matter if you use your hands or if you have the chair or not.
And then they start making such narrow doorways.
This is a normal doorway. I already called the police. There's no need to hold on to the chair.
Look, you might go back on your deals, but I'm not a guy who goes back on... I don't go back on deals. Trying to play by some rules here. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, this
Got
is
it.
not. I'm not playing rock paper scissors. Other people waiting to come in.
Look, I don't want to ask for a little help, so I'm not gonna, but...
No, I'm just saying, put the chair down. No one needs.
Get over!
Okay, this is not. Okay, so, okay, you just put your whole mouth over that door.
What is that? Some sort of come on? Grow up.
Okay, this is not.
Oh no, you don't.
Can I just get it for you?
I don't need your help.
Okay, this is just.
No, don't you.
Okay, let me just get the door because you're wasting my time and yours.
Oh, this slam is gonna be real hard, but I was gonna get real fucking indignant and slam this door on my way out.
Okay, that's. Can I just close the door, please?
Yeah!